All right, welcome back everyone. Dr. Ben, not a real doctor here. And today we're going to be talking about a deadlift variation. Short, simple, and to the point. I'm going to grab a sandbag. We'll get right into exercise instruction. We're going to be talking about a rotational deadlift today. Normally a deadlift, you have your load in front of you, but on a rotational deadlift, it's off to the side. This is a handy exercise because you're not always able to line straight up to your load. If you're moving something, sometimes you're picking it up and passing it, right? You're not always picking up and turning. So this is also handy for working in the muscles that stabilize your spine unilaterally. It's good at working on the muscles on the outside of your hips because you're going to use your body in a way that you don't usually do. You're not always able to square up to a load. So this is a good way to prepare your body for that. So you're going to square up just like a deadlift. You want your feet about hip width, between hip width and shoulder width apart. On this one, when you go wider, it's a bigger problem because you have to lean further. So a little bit closer on this is handy because it's easier to get over to your load. Now, when you bend over to your load, you don't want to bend your spine. You're rotating through the hips to get where you're going, right? So my spine is still very straight. I'm not hunching over. So drop your hips down a little bit, turn your hips towards your load, bend down, grab your handles or whatever it is you need to pick up, and then you're just going to stand straight up, rotate to the center, rotate off to the side, and then reverse back down to the ground. And then you're going to reverse it, bring the load back to the start position. Up, rotate, and down. All right, that's a good way when you're starting to break it down. So lift the load, turn, set it down. Now, as you get more proficient with this, you can rotate at the same time you're coming up and going down. All right, this is really gonna work your obliques quite a bit. It's also gonna do a good number on your QL, your quadratus lumborum. So these are all muscles that help stabilize and rotate your trunk. You're gonna need a much lower weight to do the rotational deadlift than you would for a standard deadlift. When you're just learning this technique, make sure you start really light and don't go to failure. Stop when you have like 5 to 10 reps left. You wanna build your form before you go heavy. Quick one today, rotational deadlift. Play with that. It's a really handy movement. Good way to build strength in ranges of motion that we often use in real life, but we don't often train. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, smash the thumbs up. If you know someone who can benefit, share it with your friends. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Till next time, keep your life in motion.